Krow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 230 pounds, no regrets, Kris Krow!
We welcome you back to the New South Event Center in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. New South presents Bash in the Berg. DJ Otis Badass being joined alongside Adrian Alexander. Also eventually be joined by the voice of New South Wrestling, Aaron Tiny Rose. Adrian Alexander, always good to have you here at our broadcast table this evening.
There we go. Otis, it is a pleasure to be here tonight. We have already had 3 amazing matches here and many, many more to come.
So your quick thoughts on tonight's matches.
Remind me here, we started off with a fatal 4-way. It was
Correct.
Icon Lee, it was ZDP, it was Corey Sparks, and it was Mickey Midas.
Yes.
4 of the top cruiserweights here at New South Wrestling. And listen to the New South fans as they erupt for the fan favorite, Berto.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Hammond, Indiana, weighing in at 240 pounds, being accompanied to the ring by Hippo, it's Berto!
I could not have said it any better myself. A fan favorite, Berto, along with Hippo.
I was about to say, don't forget about Hippo.
No, how can you forget about him?
Berto is not Berto without Hippo.
And while we have a few minutes here, we want to wish a very, very happy birthday, belated, but a happy birthday to one Berto.
I would start singing, but Aaron might go ahead and leave again, so we'll leave the happy birthday to somebody else.
We'll find out if the party continues for Berto and Hippo. It is Berto's birthday weekend. And listen to the New South Nation chanting for Hippo. And there is Kris Krow seated directly in front of our broadcast position.
What an attitude change from Kris Krow. I mean, a man that was just a fan favorite. The crowd loved him. They ate everything up that him and Sean Hoodrich did, and just a complete 180 on the attitude.
And we are off and running. Adrian Alexander, welcome back to the table.
Thank you, sir.
You're here with us for the rest of the night, right?
Absolutely. I'll be sitting right here until you guys run me off.
It won't happen. Well, we'll run you off when the show's over. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
Well, now I do have to bring up the landscape of New South Wrestling could change drastically depending on the outcome of Team Presley and Team Scott Diamond. Gentlemen, we may not have jobs by the end of the night.
Absolutely.
Oh, please don't say that. Please don't say that.
Listen, for a man who has been around Mr. Diamond for a long, long time, don't expect this to just be kosher right down the middle. Scott Diamond's got something up his sleeve.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I mean, we've been around him for years in various promotions, and he's always conniving.
Absolutely.
We got Hippo, we got Kris Krow. This is a pretty big test.
Oh,
well.
That is disrespect from No Regrets Kris Krow.
To the kids. Hippo, and this is the big test for Berto.
Absolutely.
He's got Hippo on his side, but what will that do tonight against Kris Krow?
Well, from what I understand, I may have missed the action last show, but Kris Krow, shouldn't he be suspended for beating up a fan for just an extra help out here?
It was our help. Party Man Cam decided to hang out with us and help us out. and he got beaten up by Kris Krow for his efforts.
Absolute
if
savage.
you look over
It
to the
is.
right, you can still see that garbage can that Kris Krow used on Party Man Cam.
Power bombed him
Yes.
through the trash can.
Absolutely disgraceful. I've done a lot of shady things in my day, but that is absolutely disgraceful.
Certainly questionable motives from Kris Krow, but now we're underway. Berto and Krow in the middle of the ring.
But you know that, look at that. Look at the power from Berto, though. Everybody doesn't expect that from this fun-loving man that comes out with the hippo, but look at that. That's power. Raw strength.
You're absolutely correct. And you want to talk about a wrestler who's been through the ringer. Who's been through the ringer when it comes to surgeries and things like that, and he's coming out here and doing what he does.
But look at that. Kris Krow has done his research, just like a Mr. DJ Otis himself. He's done his research, and he's going right after that surgically repaired knee.
Berto going on record earlier this week saying anything is possible when you put a crow up against a hippo.
You're absolutely correct, and maybe looking for that neck breaker. Connect right in the center of the ring.
I watched National Geographic the other day, and I'm pretty sure that hippos kind of accidentally eat crows, don't they? You know, they kind of just open their mouth and...
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
You're right.
all right,
Yeah, I've heard that.
Look at this, though. He's taking his eyes off the prize. And
Oh, throw up! 1, 2! No, out at 2.
Just a 2 count.
Oh!
What a back elbow from Kris Krow.
Running back elbow taken down. You're right there. Running back elbow from Kris Krow, and now putting the boots to Berto.
What a kick right to the stomach. That takes the air out of you.
I mean, losing that breath is something that, as a wrestler and something just as a human being, losing that breath can take you down for an extended period of time. But look at Berto.
Oh, legs through.
Oh, no.
Big enziguri to the back of the head. Comes through and...
With the sliding German suplex. The snap German Krow. He's heading to the top. Krow, big frog splash. The pin. 1, 2. Good night.
Wow, with authority.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 4 minutes, 28 seconds for your winner. No regrets, Kris Krow.
As the crow flies victorious over Berto this evening. Changes in latitude, but no changes in attitude from Kris Krow. Victorious here tonight, New South Bash at the Berg. Coverage of New South Wrestling is brought to you by Livewire Entertainment, JRS Printing, Shelby's Diner in Frankfurt, and Toy Vomit in Lexington. Thank you to our local sponsors for making New South Wrestling possible on Sunday nights. Your winner, Kris Krow, no regrets, as the birthday week comes to an end for one Berto.
Look at that. Kris Krow's getting right up in the fan's face. He does not care. He wants those boos. He wants to hear the crowd boo him out of the building.
Kris Krow strutting around the New South ring as we continue here tonight. DJ Otis Badass alongside Adrian Alexander and Aaron Tiny Rose. Quick work from Kris Krow tonight.